Are you living alone and worried that isolation might be slowly stealing your happiness, your health, and even your mental sharpness? If you're nodding your head right now, you're not alone in this concern. Millions of American seniors face this exact challenge every single day. But here's what most people don't realize. Living alone doesn't have to mean living lonely, losing your edge, or watching your health decline. In the next 15 minutes, you'll discover 4 scientifically proven daily habits that can transform your solo living experience into one of vitality, joy, and razor-sharp mental clarity. These aren't complex lifestyle overhauls or expensive solutions. They're simple, practical strategies that you can start implementing today. And I'll reveal the surprising habit that Harvard researchers say can add up to 7 years to your lifespan, something most people completely overlook, even though it takes just 10 minutes a day. Beverly, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Kansas, spent 8 months feeling increasingly isolated after moving to a smaller apartment following her divorce. She noticed her memory getting foggy, her energy plummeting, and her days blending together in a gray haze of loneliness. But after implementing just these 4 simple daily practices, she transformed her life within 6 weeks, regaining her spark, sharpening her mind, and even developing meaningful new friendships that brought genuine joy back into her everyday routine. Habit 1. The 10-minute morning connection ritual. Your first habit might surprise you because it's not exercise or diet, it's deliberate social connection. Most people think staying healthy means focusing solely on what they eat or how much they move, but science reveals something far more powerful. The quality of your relationships and daily human interactions actually has a more significant impact on your longevity than whether you smoke, drink, or even exercise regularly. This isn't just feel-good advice. This is hard medical science that could literally add years to your life while making those years infinitely more enjoyable and mentally stimulating. Research from Harvard Medical School's landmark study, which followed over 80,000 participants for more than 3 decades, shows that seniors with regular social interaction have 50% lower risk of dementia and live an average of 7 years longer than their isolated counterparts. The study found that social connections don't just make you feel better emotionally, they actually trigger biological changes in your body. Regular social interaction reduces inflammation, strengthens your immune system, lowers blood pressure, and keeps stress hormones like cortisol at healthy levels. Dr. Robert Waldinger, the study's current director, emphasizes that the protective effects of social connection are so powerful, they rival the health benefits of quitting smoking or maintaining a healthy weight throughout your lifetime. This means spending just 10 minutes each morning reaching out to one person through a phone call, text message, video chat, or even a brief conversation with a neighbor over the fence. The key is making it intentional and consistent, not random or sporadic. Frank, a 69-year-old widower from Oregon, started calling a different family member or old friend every morning at 9 a.m. while drinking his coffee. Within 3 weeks, he noticed his mood lifting significantly, and within 2 months, several people began calling him regularly because they looked forward to his cheerful morning conversations. Without this daily connection, isolation triggers a cascade of harmful biological responses in your body. Your brain interprets loneliness as a threat, flooding your system with stress hormones that cause inflammation throughout your body, particularly in your brain tissue. This chronic inflammation accelerates cognitive decline, weakens your memory, and significantly increases your risk of depression, anxiety, and even early death. The dangerous part is that this process happens gradually and silently, so you might not notice the damage until it's already quite advanced and much harder to reverse. Set a daily phone alarm for 9 a.m. and call one person from your contact list, rotating through family members, friends, old colleagues, or neighbors throughout the week. Keep a simple list by your phone with names and numbers so you never have to wonder who to call. If phone calls feel intimidating, start with text messages or emails, but work toward actual voice conversations because hearing another person's voice and tone creates stronger neurological benefits than written communication alone. Don't wait until you feel lonely to reach out. Make it a non-negotiable daily habit, like brushing your teeth. Start this tomorrow morning because your brain health and longevity literally depend on it. Habit 2. The Brain-Boosting Learning Challenge. How often do you challenge your brain with something completely new and unfamiliar? Most seniors fall into comfortable mental routines, doing the same puzzles, reading the same types of books, or watching the same television programs day after day. While routine provides comfort and stability, your brain actually thrives on novelty and challenge. When you expose your mind to new information, skills, or experiences, you create fresh neural pathways and strengthen existing connections in ways that can dramatically improve your memory, problem-solving abilities, and overall cognitive function, regardless of your current age or educational background. Johns Hopkins neurologists conducted a groundbreaking study with over 2,800 seniors and found that those who engaged in novel learning activities for just 15 minutes daily showed 40% improvement in memory tests and 35% better problem-solving performance within 6 weeks. The research revealed that learning new information doesn't just exercise your brain, it actually changes its physical structure. Dr. Sarah Manning, the lead researcher, explains that when seniors challenge themselves with unfamiliar material, their brains produce more of a protein called BDNF, which acts like fertilizer for brain cells, helping them grow stronger connections and become more resistant to age-related decline. This could mean learning 5 new vocabulary words each day, attempting a crossword puzzle that's slightly harder than your usual level, watching an educational documentary about a subject you've never explored, or even learning to use a new smartphone app or computer program. The key is choosing activities that feel mildly challenging but not frustratingly difficult. Carolyn, a 65-year-old from Michigan, decided to learn Spanish using a free online program for 15 minutes each morning. After 2 months, not only could she have basic conversations with her neighbors' grandchildren, but she noticed her memory for names, appointments, and daily tasks had improved significantly. Without regular mental stimulation, your neural pathways literally begin to shrink and weaken, leading to faster cognitive decline, increased forgetfulness, and higher risk of depression and anxiety. Think of your brain like a muscle that needs regular exercise to stay strong and functional. When you stop challenging it with new information and experiences, those unused pathways start to deteriorate, making it progressively harder to learn new things, remember important information, or solve everyday problems that require clear thinking and mental flexibility. Choose one learning activity and commit to doing it for 15 minutes right after breakfast, making it as routine and automatic as brushing your teeth or reading the morning newspaper. Start with something that genuinely interests you, rather than what you think you should learn, because genuine curiosity makes the process more enjoyable and effective. Set up your learning materials the night before so there are no barriers or excuses when morning comes. Your brain is either growing stronger or growing weaker every single day. There's no middle ground. So start feeding it new information and challenges today. Habit 3. The mood-lifting movement practice. You don't need a gym membership, expensive equipment, or intense workout routines to reap tremendous physical and mental health benefits from daily movement. Many seniors avoid exercise because they think it has to be complicated, time-consuming, or physically demanding to be worthwhile. The truth is that gentle, consistent movement tailored to your current abilities can be far more beneficial than sporadic, intense exercise, especially when it comes to improving your mood, energy levels, sleep quality, and overall sense of well-being throughout your retirement years. The Mayo Clinic reports that seniors who engage in just 20 minutes of light physical activity daily reduce their risk of depression by 60%, improve sleep quality by 70%, and maintain better cognitive function compared to their sedentary peers. The research shows that movement doesn't just benefit your muscles and joints, it triggers the release of powerful mood-boosting chemicals called endorphins, which act as natural antidepressants in your brain. Dr. Amanda Peterson, a geriatrician at Mayo Clinic, explains that even gentle movement increases blood flow to the brain, delivering fresh oxygen and nutrients that help maintain mental sharpness and emotional stability. This means taking a leisurely walk around your neighborhood or local park, doing simple stretching exercises in your living room while watching television, dancing to 3 or 4 of your favorite songs, or even engaging in active household tasks like gardening, cleaning, or organizing. The goal isn't to exhaust yourself or achieve athletic performance, it's to get your body moving in ways that feel good and sustainable for your current fitness level. Walter, a 71-year-old from Florida, started taking a 20-minute walk through his neighborhood every afternoon at 2 p.m. Within a month, his chronic back pain had decreased significantly, his sleep improved dramatically, and neighbors began joining him for what became the highlight of his day. Sedentary living triggers a dangerous cascade of physical and mental health problems that compound over time. When you spend most of your day sitting or lying down, your muscles begin to weaken and shrink, your bones become more brittle and prone to fractures, your circulation slows down, causing fatigue and brain fog, and your mood regulation systems become imbalanced, leading to increased depression and anxiety. The longer you remain inactive, the harder it becomes to start moving again, creating a vicious cycle that can rob you of independence and quality of life during your most precious retirement years. Set aside 20 minutes after lunch for any type of movement that feels enjoyable and sustainable for your current physical condition. Start with something as simple as walking to your mailbox and back. Then gradually increase the distance or duration as you feel stronger and more confident. If mobility issues limit your walking, try seated exercises, gentle stretching, or even moving your arms and upper body while listening to music. The key is consistency rather than intensity. So focus on moving every single day rather than trying to do too much on some days and nothing on others. Your body was designed to move throughout your entire lifespan, so honor that design starting today. Habit 4. The purpose-driven daily project. The most overlooked key to happiness and mental health in your later years is having something meaningful and worthwhile to accomplish each day. Many seniors struggle with feeling useless, forgotten, or like their best years are behind them, especially after retirement removes the structure and sense of contribution that work provided for decades. However, research consistently shows that seniors who maintain a sense of daily purpose and contribution experience significantly better physical health, mental clarity, and overall life satisfaction regardless of their living situation, health challenges, or family circumstances. UCLA researchers discovered that seniors with daily purpose-driven activities have 25% lower levels of stress hormones, significantly better immune system function, and improved cardiovascular health compared to those who feel directionless or unneeded. The study found that having daily purpose doesn't require grand gestures or major commitments. It simply means engaging in activities that feel meaningful and contribute value to yourself or others. Dr. Jennifer Martinez, who led the research, explains that purpose-driven activities trigger the release of dopamine and serotonin, powerful brain chemicals that improve mood, enhance motivation, and even help regulate sleep cycles and appetite. This could involve tending to houseplants or a small garden, organizing and labeling family photos for future generations, writing letters or emails to distant family members, volunteering virtually for causes you care about, working on creative projects like knitting or woodworking, or maintaining traditions that bring joy to others. The key is choosing activities that align with your values and interests while providing a sense of accomplishment and contribution. Diane, a 68-year-old grandmother from Texas, started writing detailed recipe cards with family stories for each of her grandchildren. This simple daily project gave her tremendous satisfaction while creating treasured keepsakes that strengthened family bonds and preserved important memories. Without daily purpose and meaningful activities, you fall into the dangerous psychological trap of feeling useless, forgotten, and like a burden to others. This mindset accelerates both physical and mental decline by reducing your motivation to take care of yourself, maintain social connections, or engage in healthy behaviors. When you don't have something worthwhile to accomplish each day, your days begin blending together in a meaningless haze that can lead to depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and a sense of hopelessness about your remaining years. Before bed each night, choose one meaningful task or project to work on tomorrow, something that gives you a genuine sense of accomplishment or helps other people in some way. Write it down so you wake up with clear direction and purpose for the day ahead. Start with small, achievable projects that can be completed or advanced significantly in 30 to 60 minutes. Then gradually expand to larger ongoing projects as you build momentum and confidence. Remember that purpose isn't a luxury or optional add-on to your daily routine. It's essential medicine for your soul and mind. So identify yours tonight and start tomorrow. These 4 habits represent your practical blueprint for not just surviving alone, but truly thriving during this important chapter of your life. The remarkable beauty lies in their elegant simplicity. 10 minutes of meaningful social connection, 15 minutes of brain-challenging learning, 20 minutes of gentle movement, and 1 purposeful daily project that gives your day direction and meaning. Within just a few weeks of consistent practice, you'll notice sharper thinking, elevated moods, better sleep, increased energy, and a genuine excitement about waking up to each new day filled with possibilities and connections. If you're ready to transform your solo living experience from mere survival to genuine thriving, show your commitment by hitting that like button right now. In the comments below, tell me which of these 4 life-changing habits you'll implement first starting tomorrow morning, because I personally read every single comment and find tremendous joy in hearing about your progress and successes. Please share this video with any friend, family member, or neighbor who's living alone, because you might be giving them the precious gift of renewed vitality, sharper mental clarity, and deeper daily happiness that makes their golden years truly golden.